How can you figure that out? Or did you already figure it out? Okay, so the 274, if you're serious about this, maybe write it down. I don't know. The 274 is how much money you need to make in a day if you work 365 days a year to make that much money. 110,000 or $100,010. All right. So I know it was to make a million, but let's just say that you wanted, maybe you're just starting, or you're just thinking of the possibilities of, hey, it might be cool to mow some lawns and make some extra dough and maybe turn it into a part-time business. I thought that might be something good you want to know. Maybe you're thinking, I don't want to work the weekends. Well, I have that written out for you. So add your dollar signs, and this is your days worked. If you want to take every single weekend off, you need to make $380 per day at 264 days. And that equals, it doesn't equal look, that equals 100K. I think the reason that the lawn care industry, there's a lot of people that, there's a lot of lowballing that goes on. There's a lot of basically poverty-stricken people in the lawn industry. And that's just because they don't have the vision of getting to $100,000. They don't even think it's possible. The reason I'm showing you these numbers is just for the simple fact that I'm willing to bet that you think it's possible to make $274 in a day, but you might have never thought it was possible to make $100,000 in a year. But let me just give you this example here. This is you. This is a big gap, and that's 100K. You're not going to be able to get over this by just jumping. I mean, that's just suicide, right? Right? Yeah, of course it is. So, aren't you glad I wrote all this handy-dandy stuff down? What you want to do is position yourself in a way that this is you. Realize that you're going to have steps to get to where you want to go. You can't just inhale $100,000. You can't just jump your way to it. You have to take your time. You have to go up the steps. Maybe your first day you make 274 in a day, which would be if you were on the 365 plan. You work every day. And then just work on consistently getting to 275, and before you know it, that's not luck, you're at 100K in a 12-month period of time. So that is that, and I'm going to bring this back up. This is, alright, let's see here, 380. Go with the lower one. So, can you make it to $1 million? The way you make it to $1 million is once you've made $100,000, basically what you do is this. You add a zero, and then you're at 1 million, right? That would be 7 figures. So I didn't go into all the detail and look it all up, but I basically know that if you want to make $1 million in a calendar year, and you are going to have a consistent business, which I'm not saying you're consistently going to make, whatever it is per month to get to $1 million, which would be around roughly $80,000 a month. You're probably going to make $160,000 a couple months to make that up, because of, whatever, I'm rambling here. But anyways, what I mean by adding a zero if I didn't already cover it and you didn't really understand what I was saying because I was rambling, is you start getting some momentum way beyond 100K. Once you start seeing the vision that you can at least get to your first, you know, $274 day, and then you start getting to your first $10,000 month, and then you get to your first $100,000 year. Then you kind of have the systems in place. You understand how many people do you have right now, and then you add the zero, and then you just add exactly what you already have with the systems that you already have, and that's how you get to $1 million. I personally run a lawn care business. I'm not at $1 million, but that's why I plan to take it. And this obviously has a lot of holes in it, but what I hope that you get from this is that it's possible. And $80,000 a month might seem like a lot, but first it is a lot, really. But you have to start with $10,000 a month, and then once you're at $10,000 a month, $10,000 a month isn't going to seem like a lot of money anymore. And you just have to keep on going up to 20 and higher. And every time you do that, it's going to seem less and less. And like I said, with how the months go, it's not that. I think I'll end it there. If you like this video or you don't like this video, I'd love to know why. I don't really care if you don't like the video, but leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from you guys.